Hi guys, welcome back to Sunday League to Champions League. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today, after a phenomenal finish last season, we have been promoted to the Vanarama National League. We play a game away at Southport, and we have a bit of a transfer roundup from all the business that we've managed to do this summer. Now, the game against Southport will be an interesting one. Southport also got promoted via the playoffs in the Vanarama National League North, so they're at a level that we're at. So it'll be interesting to see how we stack up against them. And then we've got quite a few tougher games coming up not long after that against teams that have been at this level for quite some time and or in League Two. So this hopefully will lead us into a good start. Um, the hero from last season's playoffs, Jaden Smith, unfortunately, he still wanted a massive pay rise. We couldn't afford it, and unfortunately, he has left the club on a free transfer. I was a bit devastated, to be honest, but yeah, he's unfortunately gone. We've we're on the verge of selling Cam Condola as well. He's been very poor in terms of training, and he's just not been committing himself too well recently. So we're going to be selling him for a couple of £1,000s. Jack Clark is the only player we want to try and bring in at the moment. The offer is £700 a week. He's going to be our highest paid player by quite a margin, but he's a good all-rounder. He's got very good mental attributes. His physicals are okay, and some of the main parts of his technical attributes aren't too bad either. We are planning on playing him in left midfield, and he's good at corners, so we've got a set piece taker there. But he can do a decent enough job dribbling, and he's got good first touch and passing and technique. So I think he will certainly do well for us in that position if we can get him in. So in terms of our transfer history, as you can see, we brought a lot of people in, but we are running on a profit. They were all free transfers that have come in. We've sold Charlie Green up to Brackley for £2,000. He wasn't developing how I wanted him to, unfortunately. And yes, he's still young, but in the end, I decided to let him go, and we got £2,000 in for him. And feelers off Mabet, again, he was a player that we brought in on a free transfer. Again, he wasn't doing masses for us either, and he left in a deal for £1,000 to Bath. So in terms of players coming in, we've strengthened across the pitch really, and I think we've done quite well, to be honest, to sign some of the players that we have. Jordan Norval-Williams is a 2.5-star current ability with the potential to gain a star on that as well. He's a left back slash left wing back, and he'll act as a solid backup to Ezenolim. But of course, Ezenolim can also play centre back, so it means that we have got an out and out left back who can play in that position as well. He came in on a free transfer, of course, formerly of Farnborough, who were in our league last time out. But he has played a lot of lower level teams, but he has also played in League Two on and off. So he's got good experience around the lower leagues. Hopefully he can prove useful to us. Noah Cooper came in on a free transfer. He's going to be our backup goalkeeper. And again, he's only 18 years of age. He was English. He's actually gone to Jamaican now, but he was previously in Arsenal's youth academy. So I think he should be a good addition to the side. Kamani Ryan, now he was a really big signing for us, really, on that right hand side. Really good technicals for crossing and dribbling on that right hand side. He's got a good determination and work rate, and he's very quick as well. He's going to be a really good player for us, I think. And he was also actually formerly from Arsenal. This is something I don't actually check, by the way. When I've made the signings, I don't check where they were previously. I check to see how their current ability stacks up in the league, and then assign them. So me going through all this and finding out where they were originally is new to me as well. So like I say, Noah Cooper as well, 5-star potential and 2.5-star current ability at the age of 18. Kamani Ryan a lot better, 4-star current ability. He's certainly going to be a key player in this league, and hopefully he will do damage for us on that right hand side. Michael Forbes has come in as well. He's a Northern Irish under 21 international. He's made one cap for the under 21 side. He's a very, very good centre back. Mental attributes are outstanding for him. His tackling leaves a lot to be desired, but he's a very good marker, so he keeps an eye on his striking counterpart, and positioning is very good as well. Physicals aren't great for a centre back, but at 6'3", he's going to be quite a solid option for us. And he was formerly from West Ham's youth academy, so again, I think he will be a decent player for us. A hero from last season, Ali Hayder, who we had on loan from Stoke City. We managed to find him. He came in on a free transfer as Stoke did release him in the end, and he has returned to the club on a permanent deal. Delano McCoy Splat. I liked his name, to be quite honest. But he's a Jamaican player, and again, 3.5 star current ability with 5 star potential. Again, reasonable all rounder for the most part, and he'll be a really solid option for us in central midfield. Originally from Fulham in their youth academy, I think he'll be a solid option for us in there. Giulio Moroni, he's a 3 star current ability player. I'm not as impressed with his statistical analysis as I was hoping to be. He's certainly going to be back up to the likes of McCoy Splat. But again, he'll be a solid option for us, formerly of Crystal Palace's youth academy. He didn't play, none of these players have played for the senior sides. But I think, again, a solid option in central midfield, and it was the area that we needed to strengthen. Because after all, we did have 3 central midfielders on loan last season, so it was an area we had to get permanent players in. Callum Marshall, a 4 star current ability, once again with a 5 star potential striker. Again, Northern Irish, but 10 under 21 caps, so he is certainly going to be a player for Northern Ireland, it would appear. At the age of 19, he's a very determined character. His work rate isn't the best, but he's got a good amount of flair as well, so he's a player that likes a bit of a trick or two, with good finishing and good composure as well. Really good first touch, reasonable at heading as well, despite being less than 6 foot tall. And his physicals aren't great, to be quite honest, but with finishing and composure of that standard, formerly once again of West Ham, I think he will also be a solid option for us. He has played 2 games for Linfield quite some time ago, but again, a solid option for us. And the last one that we managed to bring in was Taizo Marcel. He's not great. He's a 2 star current ability player with 5 star potential. He's very, very good in terms of his physicals for the most part. Stamina isn't great, and neither is his strength, but he is only, what, 5'8", 5'9". He's a quick little winger, and dribbling is very good with a good first touch as well. Again, very determined character, and he likes a trick or two, but he's going to be a player that will be a bit part player. He can play left, right, and up front. So if it really came to it, he would be an option in there. He is going to be classed as a squad player, so we don't have to play him massively during this loan spell, but he will be an option, subject to injuries and whatnot as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of, let's see, where can I find, that's it. In terms of released players, Jaden Smith, like I say, it was very unfortunate. He is actually still a free transfer, and he is still quite highly rated for this level. And he is a player that I would have been interested in trying to bring back, subject to his approval, but he doesn't want to return to the club, unfortunately. And Jacob Marsden was the only other player that we released as well, the goalkeeper. And we've done okay, I think, overall. And it does mean that the squad looks like this. So in terms of actual squad depth, bear in mind we are hoping to get another player in, and we've actually got a squad of 21 players. So if the other player does come in, Jack Clark, then we'll have a squad of 22 players, and we'll have 2 wingers for either side. Yes, we're a bit short on strikers maybe. We've got 5 central midfielders though, and we're quite strong in defence with just the 2 goalkeepers as well. It should be a good season. I'm quite happy with the balance of the squad. Hanks and Ezanolim can cover at centre-back, which does leave us short at full-backs once again this season. We have tried to sign some full-backs, but it's just not quite worked out. But we'll see how we get on. This first game, like I say, against Southport, it is quite a winnable game in my opinion. They did the exact same as what we did. They got promoted via the playoffs, and hopefully we can do well here. So there should be a similar level. So if we get a good result today, I think it will certainly show what kind of state we're in. So the team for this game is Akers in goal with Ezanolim, Forbes, Okocha and Hanks at the back, Ryan, McCoy, Splat, Barnes and Hughes in midfield with Marshall and Hayder up front. So few new signings in there from the start. Let's see how we get on. And yes, the team cohesion isn't as good as it was because obviously we've made a number of new signings, but I am hopeful that the strength of the side will hopefully get us through. We've had a very good pre-season as well. We've played a lot of amateur teams basically. I've largely done it just to improve fitness. And in doing so, obviously, it means that the players get confidence up, and we've scored a lot of goals, and hopefully we can continue in that manner as the league campaign starts. This is Hamami into Rickard, and straight away Southport are coming forward with Rickard, but the shot is over the crossbar. It was a poor effort from the Southport player there, and it remains 0-0 early on. Barnes couldn't quite get onto it. Hamami and Roscoe just about managing to clear the lines there, and now Hambry looks to play it forward. Good header to get it away, but it's fallen here for Watson down this left-hand side, and Watson with the cross toward Durant, and it's just over the crossbar. It's skimmed the top of the net, and we're not looking quite as sharp as I'd want us to here. We've had a very good pre-season, like I say, but granted we're not playing teams of good quality. Marshall does well to win that header though. Now Ali Hayder into Ryan, couldn't quite get the cross past the fullback, and McCoy Splat. It's a bit of a bundled ball here, and Barnes tried to play it through, and Ryan almost got him beyond the fullback there, but it's going to be cleared away, and Hambry, the keeper's bringing it right out here. He's got to be careful doing that against strikers with the quality of ours. Forbes into Barnes now, and Barnes looks over the top. Marshall couldn't get onto it. This is Roscoe into Hamami. It's a very long highlight for something that's not really shown much so far. Okocha does well. Now Ezanolim. Hayder couldn't get there. Anson into Earing. Looks over the top here for Durant, and Durant's got support in the penalty area, but Hanks gets it away. And now Rickard with the cross, and it's cleared away by McCoy Splat this time. And there's a penalty being given here. I'm not sure. It was Ezra Olim who gave it away for Durant, and Southport could take the lead early on here in these opening 6 minutes. And it's Spencer to take, and Akers does concede. And we've not had a good start to the game, considering this is a team that was at our level last season, technically, albeit in the north side of the division rather than the south. It's a game that we should be doing better in, and we are not playing very well whatsoever here. It's all Southport at the moment, and we've certainly got work to do here. Set piece here, it's Hamami with the delivery, and Rickard with the effort. It's a very good save by Akers, and now Hamami. McCoy Splat does well to close off the attack there, and we're going to demand more here because this is so poor from our point of view. We've been absolutely not at the races at all here in these opening 25 minutes, and we're finally starting to create some opportunities for ourselves, but I don't know if there's a slight misbalance to the squad or what, but we are not playing well here, and we're not creating anything worthy of note either. And like I say, we have signed a lot of new players. It could take them a bit of time to gel, but the target this season is to just attempt to avoid relegation. That's what the board want. And to be quite honest, I think that's realistic. There's some very good teams in this league, so we're going to have to work very hard to get anything from our opponents. And that is a brilliant delivery from their left back, and it's just over the crossbar again defensively. We're not looking very strong here, and it remains 1-0, but we have got a lot of work to do in this game. Let now into Hamami again. It's all Southport in this match. I can't believe how much we've had a lack of opportunities here. Hughes has played it in though to Marshall, and we've managed to grab ourselves an equaliser here right at the end of the first half. It's very much not deserved, but he's got a goal on his debut here, and it's certainly a positive for sure, but we need to be better than this in the second half, and hopefully we will be. As you can see by the XG side of things, Southport are dominating here. We have to be better in the second half. And I've let the boys know that we're not being particularly creative enough. M.A. Hughes, by the way, he's playing wide left today. He's more of a central midfielder by trade, but Burton has currently got quite a long-standing injury, so until we get a new winger in, Hughes is going to have to fill that void. And Okocha's looked over the top, and that is a brilliant finish from Callum Marshall. There's a hint of offside, though, and it is disallowed. There's no VAR, of course. It's a very low level. We can't afford things like VAR, so it was a really good finish, though, and Marshall's looking very sharp in that advanced forward role at the moment. Ali Hayde has been quite poor since signing permanently here, though. Mikael Barnes with a free kick potentially here. It is going to be Barnes with the strike. And there it goes, and it's a very good save from Hambry. It was a very good effort by Barnes, to be fair. and it remains one apiece, but we're looking a lot stronger in this second half. Very, very positive. And Hughes with the resulting corner toward Marshall at the far post, and it's cleared away. And Kamani Ryan gets onto it, plays it in toward Ali Hayder, and it's cleared away by the fullback Let. We're still in with an opportunity. Emma Hughes hits the crossbar. Brilliant effort. Barnes intercepts that one. Now Marshall. Hughes again. It's saved again by Hanbury. What a spell of play that was for the side. And it remains one apiece here. Kamani Ryan's had a very poor game. So has Ali Hayder. And I think we're going to have to make some changes here. Kamani Ryan's rating has actually just gone up a little, but he is on a yellow card. Harvey Kedwell's going to come on. We're going to bring Tommy Lee Higgs on for Callum Marshall, who's on a yellow card. Oh, actually, no, I don't think we will. Callum Marshall's been one of the better players today. Tommy Lee Higgs, I think we'll bring on for Ali Hayder instead, because Hayder hasn't been at the races today. And we're going to bring Norval Williams on for his debut. Ezra Nolim has been very poor at left back today. And that'll be that. We can only do 3 substitutions still at this level. So here we go for the last 20 minutes, and hopefully we can be creative. We've done a lot better in this second half. We've been a lot more creative, and I'm hopeful that we can at least. I mean, a draw is quite a good result in my opinion. We're obviously we're at a new level as our Southport, but a draw, in my opinion, would have been a good result. But Durant has just snuck in there and scored for Southport. It was very lazy defending from our point of view, and that is not good at all. We're going to demand more again for the last 10-15 minutes. Hopefully we can create another opportunity, but it's not looking too hopeful. It's been, overall, after considering the way we started, it's been quite a close game, but as you can see by the match momentum, Southport have had a lot of the momentum, and it looks like we're going to go toward the end of the game here with no further chances. Hamami with a free kick here. There's a header again, and defensively we've not looked strong at all today, and it looks like it's going to end in defeat here in the first game of the season. It's been quite disappointing to lose here, but certainly things to work on defensively. I mean, saying that we were quite good with our centre-backs, but at full-back we were very shocking, and we didn't look like defending well at all in that game. Every single opportunity Southport created, they did get that chance at goals, so we need to be better than that, to be quite honest. We had such a good season last season, and I'm disappointed to start this season with a defeat, but like I say, a lot of new signings, and we need to. We're still working on getting the balance of the squad correct as well. But a defeat for the opening day, like I say, target is to avoid relegation, and if we can do that, then it will be a successful season. In terms of upcoming fixtures, it's going to be a little bit of a short month, this one. So I think what we'll probably do, we'll jump through a little bit, and I think we'll come back for, let's have a look, probably to middle to end of September it'll be. I'm not sure which games I'll pick just yet. We'll see how form goes as well. Dorking have already won a game this season early on, so that could be a game to come back for, depending on league table. But I'm looking at the Torquay game for sure. Dorking or Oldham, might be Torquay and Oldham, but we'll see how we get on. Well, like I say, guys, it was very disappointing to lose that opening game, but please like and subscribe to the channel. All your support is greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time, and hopefully we can get some better results. In the meantime, this is Big Will, signing away.